Folks, welcome back to Would Someone on the Internet Lie? Boy, howdy, have we got a doozy today, I hope. Because I don't do any of the research. I have no idea. I don't even know what I offer to the show. So, my name's Ben McGugan. This is Savanna Carlton.
Hello, folks.
The researcher here, the creator of the show. And we've got a special guest. Josh Davies, comedian Josh Davies.
Hello, welcome to People Tell the Truth on the Internet. That's what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Honesty online.
I'm glad you did your research.
Thank you so much for being here.
Big fan of the podcast, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah, well, we're so excited to have you on.
Yeah, I mean, I remember listening to the original episodes just with my ear on the door outside and hoping one day I could be here.
Well,
what a roller coaster it's been.
You can call your parents now and say, "Mum, I've made it," because here you are.
Oh, they don't listen.
Oh. Right, great. So we've got a couple of stories for today. If you're not familiar with the concept, where basically we find bullshit internet stories and we read them aloud and we make fun of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get the gist of it.
Great
I
stuff.
understand the concept.
Yeah, it's not complicated. Should we get cracking?
Let's do it.
So the first story, I don't know if it's really a story. It's like a message that someone has received on Xbox 360. I guess that's like the second one, right?
Xbox Live, yeah.
Yeah, Xbox Live. It's just a short one, just to get us started. So someone's received a message from someone that says, "Ha ha ha ha! I make 400 in a week." I just want you guys to remember that number. I want you guys to remember 400. Haha, I make 400 in a week, and I have paid for 5 PS3s, and count it, 12 Xboxes. I'm rich, bitch. Are you guys counting it?
Yeah. I'm doing the math in my head right now.
Did math. I'm rich, bitch. I bet you live in a trailer. I live in a 3-story, $6 million house with a Ferrari 458 in the garage, bitch. all on 400 in a week.
400 a week.
That's good. That's some pretty cost-effective
Yeah,
spending there.
Wins money.
That's putting you on the dole. Make 400 a week. I've scammed them out of the accommodation supplement, and I've got a Ferrari. Why would you need 12 Xboxes?
Count it, bitch.
Count 'em.
12 of
You
them.
got 4 for each floor of your 3-story house.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
What? Why would you need 12?
What? But why do you have so few PS3s then?
Yeah, why
5
wouldn't...
PS3s.
If you're going to the store to get your 7th Xbox, surely you'd get another PS3.
Yeah, it's
If you're on 400 a week, why not?
It's almost a whole Xbox each week.
Yeah, if you don't eat or pay rent or do anything.
I mean, I've been on 400 a week in my life, and I've never been able to pay for a console.
No.
Experience.
Yeah, I mean, Xbox Live subscriptions aren't cheap either. So.
Yeah, that's a week out of your. That's 400 down the drain per year.
And do you need 12 subscriptions for each Xbox? Is the other thing.
I don't know. Back in those days, you could put your subscription on multiple consoles. It wasn't like these days where you got your DRMs and your what's it called when you lock it to a certain device.
Yeah, so
I'm glad we have a pro gamer here to
break it down for us.
break it down.
So 400 a week.
Doable. When you own multiple consoles, say like 10 to 13, you understand these things.
Right.
I just love this image of this kid who got an Xbox for Christmas.
Yeah.
And is just making all these like threats.
Yeah, it's about how much money.
To all these people who, who knows what this guy did to receive such a message.
He has no idea how much money you need to buy an Xbox. He's also just recently learned the word bitch, and he's having the time of his life.
He's probably 14, and maybe he gets like $14 a week, for his. So maybe to him he's like 400. That's a lot more.
Well, I've got $14 a week now, and I've got one Xbox. So if I was having 400 a week, I could have 12 Xboxes.
I could play 12 Xboxes at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a $6 million house, but so he understands millions.
Yeah.
6 million. Although he wrote the number 6, the word million, and then did a dollar sign.
Okay, that's important.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
No one who earns $6 million would type it out in that way.
It feels like he was going to write $6 million, right?
Yeah.
He'd write the word dollars, got halfway through dollars, realised he didn't know how to spell it, hit the backspace a couple times and just hit the dollar sign.
He's like, no, I've seen this symbol before. I know what it means.
I get 400 of them every week.
If you're a wealthy person, you know where the dollars are.
With the dollars.
Essentially.
Yeah. You also probably wouldn't feel the need to rub it on some random person on Xbox Live's face.
No.
About having a 6 million. You'd probably be like, if he beats you in a game or something, you'd be like, shit. Oh well, I've got a $6 million place in a Lamborghini and 12 Xboxes. I'll be alright.
It's a Ferrari 458.
Oh, Ferrari 458. Okay, right. Sorry.
I like that they started with ha 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 all in caps.
Like they're not even bothered by whatever's just happened.
Oh.
Is his gamer tag on there? Can we give him a shout out?
Oh no, it's been blurred, unfortunately.
Oh, damn it. Alright, should we move on to the next story? Oh, that's fake, by the way, yes. we rank.
We don't know that.
we know that it happened.
Because can you name a car?
Well, apparently not. I thought it was a Ferrari, so... And I don't even know how much...
It is a Ferrari.
Yeah, it is a Ferrari.
It's a Ferrari
I'm getting confused.
He knows, and he knows the model. How would he know the model if he didn't own it?
Yeah.
This is why I don't have 12 Xboxes, even though I earn more than $400 a week. I'm just not that business savvy. Yeah, fake though, right?
Yeah, fake.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Okay, should we move on to the next story?
Yeah, let's move on. Okay, sorry. It's such a weird one to start. Okay. I know nipples grow back because once...
Okay. Woo. Where was this posted?
It's its own post on Tumblr. It's not a comment.
It's not a response to do nipples grow back.
Yeah. No.
What? I know.
I mean, alright, we're laughing, but have you ever lost a nipple before?
Well, I might have, but it might have grown back.
Would have rejuvenated before you noticed.
Yeah, because I'm Wolverine. Let's go.
I know nipples grow back because once...
Sorry.
Okay, I'll start the next one just from because.
Yeah.
No, do the whole thing.
No, you gotta do the whole thing.
Okay.
We'll be cool.
I know nipples grow back because once when I was in middle school, in my art class, a bunch of dudes sat at my table who were always fucking around instead of doing their work. They heard a rumour that if you spray Axe, in all caps I think
body
it's
spray.
Body spray, directly onto your nipple for exactly 60 seconds and flick it, your nipple will come off.
For exactly 60 seconds. Like if you go over it won't work.
It's scientific.
Yeah.
Any longer, you just grow another nipple. Nipple.
Any less, you're just flicking a nipple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just flicking an incredibly smelly nipple.
The moment the teacher left the room to go to the bathroom or something, they whip out a can and one brave soul among their numbers begins to spray himself, while the others chant ritualistically. At 60...
What are they chanting?
Nipple.
X, 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 X.
At 60 seconds, they watched giggling as the young man put his hand up to his breast and flicked. To their horror, the nipple did come off. To their horror, the nipple did come off at ballistic speed.
It's such an unnecessary exaggeration.
Soared across the table and hit me right in the cheek. And stuck.
And stuck?
Yeah, it stuck to the cheek.
Well, it's still there.
Yeah, the story continues with the nipple on the cheek.
Okay, great.
I read it weirdly, but I do love how much emphasis they've put into describing the nipple flying through the air. But the teacher thing is like, oh, the teacher left.
Just fucking fuck off
You
for
know
some
how
reason.
teachers just like walk out of a classroom.
Yeah, when they need to go to the toilet, like crying and stuff, and they just leave the room.
Yeah.
Well, what I like is it was to my horror they flicked it, and then blah blah blah, and then it hit me on the face. That's not the part. The part that was to their horror.
Yeah.
Was the actual flicking of it.
Yeah.
Not it landing on their face.
They'd gotten over it by then.
Soared across the table and hit me right in the cheek and stuck. So everyone was aware of this spectacle and is sitting there in stunned silence, all while blood gushed from the nipple hole. All while blood gushed from the nipple hole of the young man. I am so stunned that I am literally incapable of moving. Having astral projected so far away from this disembodied nipple that I may as well have been a dead man.
What?
Okay.
What?
Just unnecessary. Just completely unnecessary.
Honestly,
to make us believe it, I guess.
Yeah. This... I'm not finished reading it.
Oh, thank God.
I
can't leave it there.
on that
Yeah.
It's so... They've put so much into writing it. Like, they really like writing. They've put so much into it that I have to admit I did Google search due to the
They've gone the extra mile,
Yeah.
which is something that they don't normally do in these stories. It's normally like pretty basic.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Just so you guys know, they don't.
They do.
Yeah, no.
Thank God. We don't want to be spreading false information in this podcast.
As soon as I searched it up and saw that they don't, I instantly felt very stupid.
That's it, folks. The nipples do not grow back, but the Axe body spray thing is 100% real. 60 seconds exactly.
Yeah.
Get a stopwatch. Get a friend with a strong finger. And go to town.
I mean, you don't even need the Axe body spray if your friend's got a strong enough finger. Just flick that thing on like a...
I have a really strong... Having astral projected so far away from this disembodied nipple that I may as well have been a dead man. The teacher returns and his shirt comes down. I assume that's the kid.
Yeah, they introduced it. They put so much effort into creative writing and then they get their grammar right. That's just disappointing.
It's a real back step for this author.
Yeah.
The teacher returns and his shirt comes down in an attempt to hide the tomfoolery. But y'all know Axe body spray knows nothing of mercy.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
As we all know.
Y'all know.
Y'all know.
And almost immediately she was alerted to the scent of defeat and the sight of blood seeping through the young man's shoes.
Yeah, also, what, she didn't need to sniff it out. Something's going off here. There's blood everywhere. Oh, Axe body spray.
I know what this is.
They get a nipple on their face.
If I've seen a ballistic nipple once, I've seen it 1,000 times.
Like, that's the first thing she noticed, apparently. This teacher goes, there's Axe body spray. Is someone flicking nipple? There they are. Fucking...
And there's the nipple. Seeping through the young man's shirt. She didn't ask for an explanation, simply advised him to take his pass and go to the nurse. As he stands to go, his fellow comrade remembering me suddenly, reaches over and plucks the disembodied nipple from my cheek like a grape from the vine.
Like a grape from the vine. What the fuck? That's so great.
And then it has a sound of it.
Yeah.
It's like a plunger. It's stuck on there, so it's like a...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a grape from the vine. That's the story of this person. That's the name of this person's biography. It's beautiful.
Like a grape from the vine, and runs up to his friends with the words, "Don't forget your nipple." It was a moving experience that honestly changed my life forever. I'm a new man after that day.
Wow.
The end.
Wait, that's the end.
Yep.
So we don't know if his nipples were back.
I guess not.
That's a cold open, and then they don't address it at all.
That's a very good point. They don't mention if and how does this person know? Did they check back?
Yeah.
I need an update. They need to post.
Where's part 2?
Where's part 2? Grape from the vine, boogaloo. And they need a sequel.
Because my guess is what happened is if this happened, which it definitely didn't, they would have stitched the nipple back on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Nipples don't grow back.
No.
But you can stitch the nipple back on.
Because you've got it still, as was mentioned several times.
Yeah.
It was heartily stored on someone's face.
And that really, there's a lot of things to not believe in this story, but if a nipple flew on my face, I wouldn't freeze up like one of those goats that gets spooked and then goes you'd remove the nipple, probably, almost immediately.
But if Axe body spray can remove these nipples, surely it would be a great home wart freezing device.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too, if you could remove a nipple with Axe body spray, it would be a huge trend on YouTube within a couple days. It would be a big thing.
If there's one thing teenage boys have easy access to, it's Axe or Lynx, whatever your equivalent is. They would just get that and just go to town.
It would be such 5 subscriber party spraying nipple with Axe body spray.
There would be an entire generation of one-nippled boys out there.
And no-nippled boys.
Yeah, the hardest hit of all.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. No, it definitely didn't happen.
I mean, I don't know. It could have happened.
I mean, it really had me going for a while.
Yeah, well, you obviously believed it enough to Google.
Yeah. Well, it's written so
realistically. It is the best written story we've read so far on the show. That's for damn sure.
Because like the first one, it's when people are writing these stories, they're usually complete idiots. And they just type in mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, nonsense.
But that one was that's a creative, person.
He paints a picture.
He used the phrase ballistic nipple.
Yeah, ballistic nipple, which is now the name of this episode, so that's helpful. That's easily the best written. Not a lot of competition out there, but
I really liked how it said that the nipple hole was gushing.
Yeah.
Right? That's a very visceral sort of thing. You imagine a geyser, just Quentin Tarantino style blood just coming out.
Yeah.
But then the prospect of the teacher coming in means the kid just quickly puts his shirt on. It's like, nothing's wrong. It's just getting redder and redder and redder.
It's just like a band-aid that put over this gushing nipple. Right, that's all the stories we have for this episode. Thank you so much for joining us. My name's Ben McGugan.
I've been Savanna Carlton.
And I've been Josh Davies.
We'll see you next time on Would Someone on the Internet Lie? Woo!
Sounds so disingenuous. People are going to love it.
No, I know. These saps I'll just turn the microphone up. These fucking saps, let me tell you something.
God,
these fucking saps.
Three fucking listeners.
These fucking morons.
I hate having to talk down to people, but you can't talk to these people on our level.
No, all they appreciate is condescension because they're fucking scum.
We have to tell them these stories are fake, otherwise they're going to go out there and flick off their nipples willy-nilly.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm recording this on my 12 microphones, so count 12 microphones.
I earn $400 a week from this podcast, and these motherfuckers wouldn't know what to fucking do with it. Thanks for listening, folks. Bye!